Welcome to Sandy Butte. There are no buttes, but it is sandy. A charming small town on the edge of my Costa del Butts region in SimCity. Yes, that SimCity. The one that didn't capture your imagination as much as it thought it would. Instead of the free-feeling, city-building single-player experience of the past, this rendition of the old SimCity felt restrictive. To be honest, it got boring after a while. At least it's pretty. As I continue to grow and build Sandy Butte, I seem to recollect another old guard Maxis game that also caught my imagination and flamed out in a blaze of glory in nearly the same manner. Sim Tower, the vertical empire. In my youth, I was rather obsessed with tall buildings and how they worked. I would continually set about building the best possible tower, only to find that the offices had vacated and the condominium money was blown on improvements that did nothing. So why does the new SimCity remind me so much of Sim Tower? Underneath each and every simulation game is, well, a simulation. Sim Tower, while engaging for a while, turns into a game of elevators. Some years ago, I found out that Sim Tower was indeed built on top of actual elevator simulator software, the stuff they used in big buildings. No matter how awesome your simulation is, the simulation must be fun, and that is precisely what legitimate elevator simulation software is not. Perhaps SimCity suffers from a similar problem? Is there something underneath the hood, inside the simulation, that is responsible for the dryness of this new iteration? Welcome to the agent system. You may notice with SimCity, no power lines, no water pipes, nothing. This is because everything travels by road. Electricity, water, sewage, not just your cute little Sims. On its face, I can't find anything particularly wrong with this system, that is, until you've played for a while. Sandy Butte isn't big enough to see it yet, but once you continue piling on more and more traffic into your little city, you find yourself playing a game of inches. There is hardly any room for anything you want to do. And some will say that this is very much like real-life zoning problems, and I'm sure that that's true, but I'm not playing games because I'm interested in over-enthusiastic realism. Once again, problems originating with the simulation itself rear its head, and suddenly the real key to a successful city, very much like my towers, is proper road management, something you need to plan ahead for, but would never have known that you really needed to. You can see in SimCity that there are all kinds of problems with traffic, and the same here with Sim Tower. We have all kinds of crazy traffic with elevators. And in this example, this tower actually has a very effective elevator layout, something that I had to work very hard to figure out eventually. Ultimately, what ends up happening is you're no longer playing and managing the simulation. At some point, the simulation is managing you, and that's no fun. Took all kinds of time to figure out how to actually run Sim Tower in Windows 7. Well, I wonder. So where can one go to scratch the simulation itch? That's more like it. I'm KrashOmnis, and that's what I think.